Hey guys, welcome back to Community Starcraft 2. I'm your host, Sidewinder, as you can see from my picture up here, and this picture actually means that I'm playing Terran this season. So, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys mineral stacking and worker micro in the early game to optimize your mining. Make sure that you are mining as efficiently as humanly possible. We're going to be playing on a map called Blistering Sands, which, I don't know, I just kind of chose it for fun. It was an older ladder map back in the day. What we're going to do here is I'm going to be mining as normal as possible, just without microing any workers. And then I'm going to have a second part of the video where I actually do micro my workers and show you what kind of difference it actually makes. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game. And I'm just going to mine like normal, like you'd see in a game where people weren't microing their workers, and show you what the difference actually is. So we're going to go ahead and start a probe, send these guys down here. Whatever. I mean, I don't even try to split anyway. It actually doesn't really help all that much. So I'm just going to be assigning to open mineral patches. I'm going to spam my probe key so I'm assured that my next probe gets out in time. And then what I'm actually going to be doing in the next part of the video is I'm going to be stacking workers on these two closer mineral patches because they are closer to my nexus, and that means it's less travel time for my probes to actually mine. This looks like a closer mineral patch too, so I have this one, and that one that I can mine from. And I'm going to probe up to 10. And we're going to go ahead and just basically let it go once it gets up to 10 probes. So I'm not going to be making any more. I'm not going to build any pylons or anything. We're just going to let it mine to about 2 minutes and then see what the actual resource count is, and then compare that to when I actually do some worker micro and show you guys what the point of it is. Now, the reason you're going to want to do this is because it's going to give you a few extra minerals in your early game. And it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but if you're running a really tight build order where like 30 or 40 or 50 minerals are going to make a big difference, and if you have the attention span to worker stack, go ahead and do it. I actually would not recommend it to most of my channel viewers, considering they're not like, you know, masters level or whatever. You should really only do this if you're able to not break your build order, but I'm going to kind of explain why people will do this. I'm going to pause right here now that that's 2 minutes. Now that it is 2 minutes, we're at 520 minerals mined. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next part of the video where I show you how to micro your workers and how to get them assigned effectively. So join me for that in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to be doing some mineral stacking this time, and I'm going to kind of go quiet so I can concentrate, and you'll see what's going on. First thing I'm probably going to do is assign him to a closer patch.
You have not enough minerals.
You don't want these guys to leave, so just click on this patch over and over until he keeps mining on that patch. You want him to stay there. If he moves, that kind of nullifies your advantage that you had. And this guy's going to move over too, which is kind of irritating, but whatever. We'll make sure that he stays on there. And again, this is my closer mineral patch, so I want the next guy to go out there. And the thing that kind of sucks on my timings is that these probes are actually not mining for just a second, so that kind of hurts me just a little bit. And that mineral patch actually just looks a tiny bit closer than the ones that those probes are mining off of. So I'm going to stack on that one as well. This actually didn't get stacked all that well, so as soon as he comes back I'm going to do it, just so I lose as little mining time as possible. So now I have workers stacked on the closest patches as possible. We're going to again mine up to 2 minutes and see what our resource count is and compare that to what it was before, so that you guys can see what the point of that is. And I'm not even focusing on anything else, but you only want to run this if you're able to focus on other things. Mostly this was just to say what the point of it actually was, because I know some people see that and they're like, why would you ever do that? So here we are, we're closing up on 2 minutes right now. You can see I'm at 540, which is another 20 minerals on top of that, which, I mean, it's okay. It's an extra 20 minerals, but if you're running a super tight build order like pros do, this can actually be a pretty big deal. So if you're the lower level player, don't worry about this kind of stuff because it's not going to make that big a difference in your kind of games. But in pro level games or masters level games where every tiny little advantage is razor thin, there's a reason that they want to get these extra 20 to 30 minerals out. And you can see these probes were literally 1 second away from returning, so it would have actually been more like 35 extra minerals if I let them return rather than pausing as soon as I saw 2 minutes. So whatever, tiny little technicalities, but this little tiny extra bit of minerals actually helps out against players that are paying attention to that and can actually run their builds without being impacted by the extra attention that they have to spend trying to macro these workers. So hope that explained it for you just a little bit. I'll be back for more games here in the near future. MLG Anaheim should be going on at the time of this video is posted, so I hope you guys are enjoying that a lot. If you are not aware of it, go to MajorLeagueGaming.tv. Check those games out. They're awesome to watch. It's such a great event. I love American Starcraft fans. They really do put the other venues to shame. They do so well in those events, especially recently. But anyway, I'll stop gushing and hope you guys have a nice day. See you later.